Uncle Carlton, what's up?
Go, go ahead with your question, Chuck.
Uncle Carlton, tell me this. Uh, Other than the loss of family, what are some of the causes of what we call holiday depression? Other than family member loss or something like that.
Oh, good question, Chuck. Good morning. Change in job status. As you notice, the economy right now, a lot of people are being laid off.
Right.
That could be one of the things. Having extra income or having income. When we use that word extra, I mean, do we really have extra
How
money?
about
Some
that?
of us don't have extra money. So unrealistic expectations, like Hollywood portrays. I grew up watching soap
Right.
operas, and you see the soap opera, the tables laced, the turkey, the champagne, and everybody's giving out nice diamonds and gifts, and it kind of makes you feel a little incompetent. It
Right.
can affect your self-esteem. Those type of things can also affect it. Other than loss or a significant change to your you're not able to walk like you did the year before,
Right.
Mhm.
or just we go through these stages of our lives. We don't want to talk about them when we start getting that gray hair.
Well, watch yourself, man.
Oh man, we all qualify, I think.
That's it. Go ahead, Rhonda.
Well, so we were talking just, before you came back on about things like seasonal affective disorder. And then, there's the holiday blues and then there's depression. What about the differences in those things?
Oh, the seasonal affective thing. It's what they call it, seasonal affective disorder. And this is when people have a heightened sense of anxiety during certain seasons. And you should, if you know you suffer from something like that, you need to start getting extra sunlight, because it increases the serotonin in your system.
Right.
Um, you want to start that in September. But the blues, guess that's why they call it the. Well, you see
I
why I'm
got
not
what you're saying, man.
Well,
but it's kind of like a Hollywood thing. But the blues are not like to be taken lightly. The blues are very serious. It's depression. We can disguise it as oh, he just got the blues. No, there's kind of a difference between the blues, depression, and the seasonal affective disorder. And if you are suffering from depression, you need to. There are antidepressants. You need to see a doctor to check on something like that. And if you have seasonal blues, try to figure out things that can change your traditions. Do different things. Deal with different people. A lot of times people have family problems, like maybe their mate is not approved of by the rest of the family
Right.
members. Or sometimes people have an aversion to go sit with Uncle Charlie, because Uncle Charlie talks
Yeah.
politics
I got an Uncle Charlie.
You have an Uncle Charlie.
during dinner.
Yeah. How about that?
Right when the mashed potatoes are being passed, it usually seems breaks out. What can a person do to help themselves during this? And also, what can we do? Because you get two schools of thoughts taking place, Carlton. You have some people say, "Oh, just leave them alone; they'll get over it." And then there's that other group who says, "We're going to get you in a better mood.
Right.
We're going to do everything." That's not necessarily a good thing. If somebody, sometimes you just need to let them ride that wave, right?
Yeah, I like the way you said that's not necessarily a good thing. And back me up, Chuck. That old school. Oh, so be a
Be a
man, tough it
man.
up,
That's
tough it up.
right.
Be a man. It's that's kind of one of the things that gets us in trouble during the holidays. It's okay to ask for help. It's okay to tell people I'm not feeling. I'm having some difficult times right now. Could you help me out? Maybe you could take a back seat to doing the cooking or doing some of the decorating, and someone else can help you out. But when you're going through these seasons, these emotions, how can I help myself? Well, naturally, I'm into laugh therapy, so you
Right.
got to laugh. And when you're laughing, you're actually utilizing. Megan's she's smiling. She has the best smile. You're actually using diaphragmatic breathing. That's aerobics on the inside, which activates your parasympathetic nervous system, which is relaxation. Because 9 times out of 10, right now, everybody's kind of in that fight or flight mode. And if you look at the news, if you listen to the news, 166 million people went shopping on Black Friday.
Right.
And I'm sorry, I happen to be black. I missed the memo. I don't know what.
Another holiday. We didn't know.
Yeah, I mean,
about it was.
I didn't get the coupons. I mean, 166 million people went shopping, and I was sitting here broke eating on some leftover turkey.
How about that?
I mean, I'm not trying to, excuse me, Megan, you got a tissue or something? I mean, I ain't trying to cry, but it's kind of overwhelming when we think of this season. Trauma is exposure to a traumatic event. This season can be very traumatic,
Right.
although it can be, it can be invigorating, but some people try to just get through this time of year. Not getting through it, they just suffer to get through to it.
Yep.
And
Karlton, what we're going to do is we're going to bring you back on next Monday at 8:30 since we had some technical difficulties, and we'll continue this talk. But you can find daily motivation and mental health tips on Karlton Johnson's YouTube page or at Laff Coach on Instagram.
next Monday.
On Laff Coach at Instagram. All right. Hey, Karlton.
Hey.
Hey, yeah, we got a little technical issue. Let's do this again at 8:35 next Monday.
Yeah.
Next Monday, it's a good. We'll do it.
Okay, cool. Appreciate you, Karlton, brother.
You like the
Good job.
notes?
Oh, I love them. I think this is something. This is something we're going to dig into anyway. This is something we're going to dig into. So yeah, let's just continue it because I really want to get into that second part of it. How do you notice? What do you see? How do you notice when a person is on that borderline? Because sometimes that's the key. Sometimes we let all those signs go by,
Right.
and we don't notice them. That just happened here recently with a young man who took his own life. He gave out so many warning signs, and people just didn't understand what they were seeing.
Oh, yeah, I got that for you. We'll go over that because you got 22 enlisted service members
Yep.
a day.
A day.
Commit suicide.
Yep. Yep.
See that, Megan? A day.
And I think what I'm going to want to ask you is, since the pandemic, is this year's